That one who plants grain of wisdom and creativity in the land of milk and honey would harvest success. In ancient times, Sogd province was called Sogdiana. Many caravans of Great Silk Road passed through its cities. Khojand is the central city of this ancient land, and from ancient times was an important trade crossroad, which linked such glorious cities of Central Asia as Kokand, Istarafshan, Samarkand and Bukhara. The spirit of craftsmanship, trade and creativity has been transmitted here from generation to generation. People strive to invent and create something new, whereas trade was not only the means for prosperous living, but for learning the world as well, particularly people, cities, customs and traditions. It has also introduced the new ideas, new knowledge, which were further implemented in reality. Sogd province remains currently one of the dynamically developing Central Asia regions due to its geographical location and high intellectual capacity. Availability of the developed transport infrastructure, vast natural resources, a lot of small and medium enterprises create favorable conditions for business development. Projects on the development of mining industry are particularly attractive for foreign investors. Currently, cooperation with major companies representing Europe, Asia and the USA is being successfully established. Mining of gold, silver, zinc and other non-ferrous metals Tajik land is rich of brings enormous benefits to both investors and Tajikistan. Second largest in the world silver reserves, Большой Koni Mansur, is located in the territory of northern Tajikistan. Reserves of silver only in this deposit make more than 50,000 tons.
There is also a major deposit of precious, semi-precious and ornamental stones. For instance, deposit of calite and varisite are located in the territory of Panchgan region. Deposit of lazurite is in territory of Gornaya Matcha. These and other deposits are waiting for their investors.
Light industry is one of those sectors of economy which has initiated the cooperation with foreign investors. Tajik-Italian joint venture Javoni is one of the first companies in the country doing high-level cotton processing. More than 90% of the company's produce is being exported to foreign countries. Articles made from clean cotton, which are highly valued in EU countries, successfully sustain competition in the world market. Vietnam-Tajik joint venture Silk, producing natural silk yarn, is another successful example of cooperation with foreign investors. Silk is one of the most ancient inventions of the East, which is still popular in the markets of Europe. However, domestic consumption has increased with the recent rehabilitation of the companies on the production of famous Tajik atlas. East was always famous for its arts and crafts. Administration of Sogd province has started the implementation of large-scale project on their restoration in 2014. Mass training of the housewives and young girls to embroidery and weaving started taking into consideration that handicrafts are being valued in the world market. Training centers were established in all the cities and districts of the region, where both youth and housewives develop skills on embroidery and weaving, and through which profession of seamstress and weaver should bring additional income in their family budget. Country is currently seized with a true carpet boom. Moderate and continental climate of Sogd province allows growing almost all the varieties of fruits, grapes and vegetables. Fruits grown in a climate of the northern Tajikistan differ by incomparable taste qualities. Since organic fertilizers are being mainly applied, fruits and vegetables of the domestic production acquire additional competitive advantages. International organizations over the past years have invested a lot of funds in using this capacity. Farmers are being trained to the advanced methods of labor management. As a result, most processing companies started working in accordance with the international standards. Fruit juices, canned fruits and vegetables of the domestic production gradually put imported products out of the market.
Sogd fruits have special unique taste due to climatic conditions, sun and humidity. Geographic location is also convenient in the context of logistics and further transportation to EU countries, USA and Asia. Therefore, dried fruit production and processing is food potential for Sogd province.
Tourism is one of the promising economic sectors in Tajikistan. Availability of the numerous historical and architectural monuments, excellent transportation services, modern hotel facilities, sanatoriums and health resorts, as well as acceptable prices in Sukt province may facilitate the expansion of tourists and travelers' flow. Istarafshan has more than 100 mausoleums dated 10th, 15th centuries. The ancient town Sarazm, with more than 5,500 years of history, is included in UNESCO Cultural Heritage. Natural complex of mountainous cascades with their mineral springs, absolute beauty of crystal clear lakes situated high in the mountains with improved logistics and service can attract fans of hiking to the country.
My company would like to invest some money in this fantastic place in north of Tajikistan near Fan Mountains. And our business plan is fix the road and preserve the lake ecosystem with the aid of Tajikistan government. We don't like build a new hotel modern style, but invest for creating a community tourist program with local people for accommodation in the family and create cultural eco-living activities.
Warm sea and a network of sanatoriums and health resorts is another object of interest in Sukt province. Bahoristan Sanatorium, built a few years ago on the shore of Tajik Sea, is currently a favorite place of resort for the citizens of Tajikistan. You can bathe and rest here along with healthcare procedures.
Good conditions for recreation and treatment are attracting more and more tourists from CIS countries. Modern, convenient and comfortable conditions as well as high level of service along with moderate seashore climate allow us hosting the guests all the year round.
There is free economic zone in the territory of the region, which provides good preferences and tax incentives. Subjects of free economic zone are exempted from paying customs duties and a number of taxes stipulated by the legislation of the Republic of Tajikistan. 25 subjects and 8 joint ventures are currently working in the territory of free economic zone. Total production over the past 4 years has increased 6 times, and based on 2014 results, it made 60 million Tajik somoni. Financial and trade relations are being established with business circles from Central Asia countries, China, Russia, Kazakhstan, and a number of EU countries as well.
China and Tajikistan have established good neighbor relations, and we are proud that China is leader in investing country for several years already. Our company has started large-scale investment activities and has launched at once several industry projects. We have started from the south of the country and now continue working in the north. There are good conditions created here for doing the business.
The land in the north of Tajikistan is traditionally bringing beauty and fertility together. However, most important potential for the region is its economically active population with high intellectual and professional level, as well as positive leadership ambitions. The progresses of science, culture and arts, policy and business are a sort of barometer to measure one's talent and skills. Ability of people to mobilize, pursuit of success are the factors forming leadership potential of Sukt province. The future for Sukt province is not just abstract dreams of better tomorrow, but it is developed, weighed and well-planned policy based on in-depth analysis of integrated program on socio-economic development of Sukt province until 2025. The new towns, settlements and villages are to be built here.
Program on the improvement of living conditions for population is being implemented in the region. It is planned to build a city in Samgar area for 250,000 people within the framework of this program. Sayhun is an ancient name for Sirdarya river. Infrastructure is currently being prepared for the construction of first multi-story houses. We expect that one more modern major industrial and cultural center with decent living conditions is built in the coming decades on the bank of Sirdarya.
More than 60 Republican and a broad range of regional development programs are being currently implemented in the territory of the region. Statistics data show that every dollar spent for these programs' implementation leads to steady growth of economic efficiency and social stability of the region. We value our advantages, develop the activities, and invite partners to cooperation. We are motivated by love and respect to our native land. We can offer trust and openness to our partners. Welcome to Sukt Province, the Valley of Opportunity.